Let's call this morning YouTube. I told her. I told my wife, I said I was gonna rant about this. So she's progressing as a person that's taking interest in the ivories. And I spent y'all gonna laugh about this. I spent probably 30 additional minutes giving her some gems, the criteria to becoming a better piano player. I said, hey, and I pointed to her. I pointed her to the material that I used, that my piano teacher, my pianist, classically trained, Cynthia Harris, over 60 years. The binders that she drew up for me, and I gave her this, and I gave her the same format. I said, hey, master the key of C. So anyway, I'm going back and forth to work, in and out the garage, blah blah blah. Thanks to one subscriber, where if you're watching, thank you very much for the encouragement. I decided to move on that recommendation as far as partnering with the youth programs. I used to be Black Santa for the Nevada Youth Network for about 3 years. I used to dress up as Santa Claus, go in, donate our time, gifts, come in as Santa Claus, and I sent them a message today. I said, hey guys, I don't know if you remember me pre-COVID, but I was the guy that was Santa Claus for 3 years, up and running. And I said I would like to volunteer or give the gift of music to I'd like to volunteer my time and my instrument. Anyway, while I'm doing this, that truck, okay, he needs to turn from that lane. While I'm doing this, you know, she trying to figure out why I ain't started work yet. Whoop-de-wop-de-woo. And I said, let me take these headphones off. Set this MIDI keyboard aside. And I told my wife, I said, I am always working. And she'll tell you, yeah, he's up in the morning going to the gym, putting in his piano time, searching on Indeed.com. I said, you got a man that's constantly working. He like the Lord God. He never sleep nor slumbereth. Busy. So I took my headphones out and I said, listen, I'm always working. I said, I'm contacting the Nevada Youth Network, seeing if I can volunteer my time as a beginner piano teacher, so that I can give the gift of what I have, and hopefully we can see our kids doing something other than sports. And I know, so what about music? Hey, we can give them the gift of music. Somebody could be inspired to become a top renowned piano player, guitar player. I'm trying to give that joy to them and adults alike, because you also work with the parents. So that was what I was doing. I was emailing them, and I told her, I said, what turned me around was I heard, as I'm hearing her go through her practice, keep this in mind, you guys don't see my practice. What I put online is me talking and doing. When I get in there, Josh be getting it, hammering it out, playing songs, ordering books, talking about what I'm going to talk about. I get it with such a fervor. When I started to play the piano, one teacher was amazed. He was like, wow, you're at this 3 hours a day, and you could kind of see traces of that in me now. You know, where we gonna get somewhere. So anyway, I hear my wife hitting these chords that's outside. And mind you, I'm not watching her. And I wish we had children. I hear her. This is why I tell parents, you need to be in the background and listen to your kids. Listen, and I'm hearing her, and I said, whoa. And I turned my chair around. I said, what are you doing? And she was like, well, I'm just going through this chart on the wall, going from A. And I said, that's not what I told you to do. And I told her, I said, if you continue to get distracted and go off and do the Eve thing. See, Eve wanted to do her own thing in the Bible. I'm a pastor's kid also, a PK. I said, you keep doing the Eve thing. See, Adam should have ripped the apple or the fruit dead off the tree and threw that sucker for a touchdown pass clear across the garden and field punted the serpent. That's what he should have did. He corrected that. And I told my wife, I said, you've got to stick. I progressed so quickly because I was so routine. And I told her that the videos that I put out there today was 30 minutes long. I can do it in under 20 if I wasn't talking and trying to get everything and then move on to the next key. I was so routine that my piano teacher, I'm gonna reach out to her again. She was like, you work really, really hard. But I stuck to the program that she gave me. Stuck to it. I don't tell my wife, I said, I done sat down and made these copies and told you blah, blah, blah. And I told you the direction you should be going, but you still want to do your own thing. I said, it does not work like that. If you're going to get somewhere, and I love her so much because she's just that free spirit. She be making meals, and you think I should add this in? And I said, no, babe, just stick. If you're learning, we was looking up making meatloaf by AB, cooking with AB. I'm gonna shout his channel out too. I said, no. I said, just stick to exactly what he's doing. Stick to so that you can at least get the foundation. I told her, I said, with music, the same thing. If you stick to exactly this program, it even happens to me. I get sidetracked. I was playing that Arabic, I can't pronounce it, song, and she was like, that's Tupac, do. And I said, no, don't you distract my mind like that. Because I began playing that song, and I play it pretty good. And then I said, no, I need to stay focused. I need to literally, until I get this song out the way. I don't need to improvise. I don't need to do the Josh thing. I don't need to throw in no DeBarge, because that's who it was by originally. I just need to stay focused. Stay focused and complete the program. And I told her, I said, I need you. Before I left, I said, give me your phone. Took her phone, put the camera on, hit the record, but I need you to record all of your sessions so I know what you're doing. Because, guys, I'll tell you one thing. I take a lot of things. When I start getting this pool business, I take it very seriously. That's the reason why I'm still around. That's one of the reasons why I probably can't be hired by other pool companies, because I'm overqualified. Do repairs, knick-knack, paddywhack, get your dog a bone. I could probably come on as a trainer, but they really wouldn't take me on as a regular cleaner. I'm past that point. I took it seriously. You know, music, you guys can probably tell, I take music very seriously. All right, I'm still posting the videos. I'm still saying, hey, like, subscribe, share. I'm taking advice when I'm looking for music jobs. I'm going for even volunteering my time. You got to take it seriously. And I'm not saying that she does not take it seriously, but that is my level of awareness of what I'm doing. And I told her, I said, my goal is to read. Y'all don't see me making beats. Y'all haven't seen me drop a single beat. I can show you some ideas I'm having. I can show you something I started, but you guys have not seen me hit up the Akai. You guys seen me work at my weakness. You guys see me work where I'm weak at. Let me get this reading down pat. Let me do this. Let me do that. Because I know once I conquer that weakness, I'm going to come out guns a-blazing, show enough. I'm going to be, look. Y'all, somebody said Kanye West wasn't a genius. I agree. Somebody said Puffy, but I agree. Y'all going to see me do elements of things that they can't even do. And I'm not the only one that can do that. I'm going to throw that out there. There's a lot of unknown talent that will literally blow your mind away. And I'm digressing with this. And that's what the industry does not want to showcase. But you're going to see me up there doing that. And teaching you how to do the same thing too, if you are that committed to it. But you got to stick to the program. You got to stick to the program. Even if I decide to go to music school, I saw the program. You got to be committed to it. You got to see it through to fruition. You guys see me struggle with that song Rainbow Connection, and I'm still trying to get that under my wings, because it's not an R&B song. It's not a Tender Love. It's not a Boyz II Men that I like to play. I'm getting myself into an element of my discomfort, and I'm working through it, and I'm squinting, and I'm waking up, and I'm going through the process, sticking with the program. I hope this encourages some of y'all out there. Hey, and my wife's not the only one guilty of it. I'm guilty of it too. Till my teacher, I had to have the right teacher to say, hey, shut up and stick with the program. I'm putting all this stuff together for you. And what she did was she built within me a foundation. Look, you don't have to take piano lessons for long if you understand how to build a strong foundation. Get you a strong foundation for at least a year. I'm giving you a gem right here. For at least a year, build the Bible talk about a house built on a strong foundation. Get you a strong foundation for at least a year. If you are not trying to be a classical pianist and play at the orchestral level, hey, build a strong foundation and learn and invest in reading. 2 golden nuggets. And I guarantee you, hey, when I walk into a music and art store, one woman said, well, you got to have all this paperwork. Her manager before that said, when are you ready? I walked into another store, and keep this in mind, I didn't know all the stuff I knew now. But I knew more than the person I was talking to. I can explain the chord progression. I can explain the seventh. I can explain why a song is like this. That's the T. I necessarily don't have to be book taught. You know, because I saw the criteria you got to go through for school too. I've been at the UNLV School of Music, and they were doing some amazing stuff. And I was like, dang, you got to be too hot to trot up in there. You know, I ain't trying to get there, but I'm going to get there. But you got to follow. You got to have a strong foundation. You got to, and you know, here's the thing. Once she builds a strong foundation, and I'm able to see her or any student have that strong foundation, hey, what is your goal now? You want to play this R&B? You want to hit this blues up? You know, that it's a different challenge. You know, you want to hit, what other genres are we moving to? But you got to have a strong foundation, and you got to stick with the core program. Shoot, like, subscribe, share. I hope this helps somebody. And hit the bell notification. I know my wife is going to laugh at this, but I told her I was going to rant. I said, no, I'm ranting on this. Peace.